Hi, everybody. I am Brooke Warner, publisher of She Writes Press, and this is part of a series that I'm doing of FAQs for my authors and prospective authors. This question has to do with libraries and how do you get your book into libraries. Most authors, of course, want to be in libraries, but certain books lend themselves to being in libraries more than others. She Writes Press books often do get into libraries because libraries do buy a lot of fiction, a lot of memoir, and that comprises most of our list, although we do have other kinds of books as well. So first out the gate is if you really want to see your book in libraries, you want to let us know up front that that's an important strategy that you have. The second thing that you want to focus on if you are keen on getting your book into a library system or into library systems is to focus on trade reviews. And so there are five major trade review outlets in book publishing: Publishers Weekly, Kirkus, Library Journal, Booklist, and Forward. And all of them have a process by which you apply to get your book reviewed by them. And librarians do pay attention to these reviews. And so then if you happen to get a review, and especially if you get a starred review, then you want to take out an ad. Because again, this is about visibility and about these librarians and buyers seeing your work again and again. And starred reviewed books often end up in library systems in ways that non-starred reviews don't. And so paying attention to what moves library sales is important. And oftentimes you'll start with a small buy in one system, and then that can viral out into other library systems. There are some of our authors who have had success buying library lists and sending their books to librarians. You can also go to trade shows where librarians are going to be, although that's less easy, but it is a thing. Librarians do go to ALA, which is the American Library Association trade show. And so we have had people make more guerrilla efforts in that regard. If libraries are important to you, we have resources about how to maximize your efforts to get into libraries. We have a library webinar for our authors in our author handbook. And it's always something that we're looking to grow and expand and to better understand, to support authors to get into this all important market. Everybody loves libraries, and it's not just because you want your book in libraries for people to read, but also because the sales are non-returnable, which is one of the best things ever, meaning that libraries don't return books, and that is awesome. So it's a win-win. I certainly love a library sale and want to support our authors to get into those systems as much as possible.